Om. 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 Om Ganganapataye Namaha. Om Gungurubhyo Namaha. Om Aim Saraswatyay Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Sri Paramatmane Namaha. Revered Self, the blessed participants of the spiritual retreat. My salutations to all of you. It's a very nice thing that by God's grace we are having this spiritual retreat. In spite of the problems due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we are not able to meet here in our ashram, in our holy monastery. But as a alternative, somehow we have been able to have this online and the spiritual retreat. So it is an excellent thing and it's God's grace. And we welcome you all to this particular online retreat through conferencing. We know that you see this spiritual retreat, the main purpose is to do spiritual practices. And for the spiritual practice, whatever is required, that will be told to you. And we will try to have interaction also among ourselves. We should all know that the most important activity in our life is to have this type of spiritual practice, because it is through spiritual practice only we can reach the goal of our life. All of us, we want only peace and happiness and bliss, and to be free from all types of problems, difficulties, sufferings, and that is the common wish of every human being. So because by that, through the spiritual practices, we will be able to reach our goal, and we will also have peace, happiness, and ultimately liberation or salvation. And this we can get only through the spiritual practices. So that is why spiritual practice is the most important activity in our life. And the main focus and purpose of this spiritual retreat is only to know how we can have this practice of spiritual practice, and also you see what we should do in order to reach our goal. So that is why when you are all here, it is by God's grace you are all here, and then we should try to make the maximum advantage from this spiritual practice. That will be in our interest. Although we have in the world, we have to do other types of activities which are very normal and unavoidable. They are very necessary also, but then they are not so important as the spiritual practice. Because through spiritual practice, we will have success in our life, in our normal day-to-day activities in life, in the world. And at the same time, we will also be able to reach the goal of our life, which is God realization or self-realization or this the liberation or salvation. Everything we can get through the spiritual practice. And this spiritual retreat is being organized only for that purpose. and then its only focus is to know about the spiritual practices and how we should do. And when we are having here in our holy ashram, holy monastery, at that time a little daily spiritual practice also is done here together. We all do, but here today now it is not possible this year. So in any case, we are very happy that you have all taken the pains to join the spiritual retreat, and by your participation it will be a good success, and you will also be benefited by that. So on this auspicious occasion, our best wishes to all of you. May the blessings of God Almighty and Holy Master Swami Shivanandaji Maharaj and all sages and saints be upon all of you, so that you enjoy this spiritual retreat and take the fullest advantage from this spiritual retreat. That is our wish. May God bless you all, and all my best wishes to you. Hari Om.